Hi, everyone. Welcome to your Monday Morning Mojo with me, Coach Mo. I am excited to continue our journey in exploring Oprah's book, The Wisdom of Sundays. As you know, we are in the chapter of awakening, right? Awakening our spirit, our soul, and really just discussing how we can integrate our spirit into our success, our careers, and really just aligned, get aligned and be this authentic, inspired person in all aspects of our lives. So today I'm reading from Elizabeth Lesser, who was one of Oprah's guests. And it's a short but very sweet reading, okay? So Elizabeth says, spirituality is an instinct. You know we have our instincts to eat and to sleep and to work and survive and thrive that way. But we also have a spiritual instinct. It's really inside every person. That's why religions were formed, to respond to that instinct, to know that life has meaning, to know that we are connected to everything, and to have that childlike sense of wonder that we were put here to enjoy the gift of life. And Oprah says, yes, spirituality is that yearning for something more, that desire that is seeking something higher than your mind and your body. So there's so much that I love about this. And what I'd like for us to do today, since what we do on Mondays is reflect, I'd like for you to reflect on what is that spiritual instinct for you? How is it awake in you today? How is it bringing out curiosity for you, right? When I think of spiritual instinct, I think of what's missing, right? The meaning that is missing, perhaps, in our life, in perhaps our career, right? I work with so many professionals, and I've been there myself, who, although they have magnificent careers, they've gotten to where they wanted to be, there's something that's missing. And recently, I was on a panel for a women's leadership conference that talked about just that, finding the meaning in our lives instead of just doing what we think we need to do, what others expect us to do, right? And so there is this spiritual instinct that may be calling us to achieve a greater depth of meaning in our lives. So perhaps think about, where is that meaning for you in your career? In perhaps that venture that you're launching, if you're an entrepreneur or seeking to be an entrepreneur. Make sure that there's depth in the meaning there for you. Okay, so that's something I'd love for you to reflect upon today. I also point to when she says a sense of wonder, right? Perhaps if you've tuned into a lot of my Monday morning mojos, you know that mojo for me means joy, accessing more joy in every single aspect of our everyday, right? And because if we're not joyful, then what are we here for? What are we working so hard for if we're not extracting joy? And so how can you bring more enjoyment into your everyday, that sense of wonder? You know, when you're having your cup of morning joe, like I do, you know, I'll sit outside and I'll just sip my warm coffee and just, take a look at the wonder of the outside, of nature, and connect with that, right? So how can you bring more enjoyment into these small moments of your everyday lives? And also the work that you do in your career. So think about that. And then finally, I point to something in the passage that says, seeking something higher than your mind and your body, right? And so that for me signifies purpose. And my goodness, so many of us still today are not clear on what we're here for, on what we're here to do, on what we're here to ignite, on why we do the work that we do. And so give that some thought as well. And if you need help, let me know. It just so happens that I am launching a virtual community. It's something I've been working on for a while. You may know that last year I launched my Fire and Flow Women's Mastermind. And this year I'm really taking all that I put into that mastermind and making it accessible at a very low cost to anyone out there who needs it, right? So it's a community that's going to help us ignite our fire while we also bring flow into our lives. Flow meaning spirituality, flow meaning connection, flow meaning peace, right? And being able to bring that harmony to our lives in both of those ways. So I'm going to be commenting more about that in the days to come, but certainly let me know below if you're interested, and I'll send you the details as soon as they are ready in just a few weeks. So let me know if you need help, because in this community, we work on this. We work on becoming very clear about who we are and what we're here to do, and identifying the purpose of our lives, why we were put on this earth. So, and I'd love to be able to help you with that, okay? But give it some thought today. Reflect upon what that is for you right now, okay? So I hope this was a meaningful reflection for this Monday, for this week, and I wish you a magnificent week. We're getting so close to the holidays. I can't wait. My son just arrived from college yesterday, and he's going to be here for 1 month. So I have so much to look forward to over this next month, and I know that you do as well. So have a fantastic week, and join me next Monday for our next reflection. Bye-bye.